I'm spending the day with Bristol Waste, finding out why it's so important to recycle your rubbish. If all of the metal packaging used in Bristol's homes was collected for recycling, we would prevent around 6,300 tonnes of carbon dioxide from entering the atmosphere. That's the equivalent of taking more than 1,345 cars per year off our streets. But all that metal won't recycle itself, so crew member Tony Jackson has been showing me the ropes.
Always look into the plastics to make sure, because basically 9 times out of 10 you might have broken glass and that, like say inside there, which is like say very dangerous. With this area and that has got like say a load of bags, loads of bags like this recycling bags. So what we do, you tend to look in there just to make sure that there's no glass or anything like that in there. The tins and everything else and that is okay.
Yeah.
You tend to generally shake them, shake the bag.
And you can hear, can you?
Yeah, you can hear. Hold the bag like this way. From there, you've got like a little thing just there. So once you've got it, if you hold it, push that inside there, shake it. That's it, let's chuck it in.
So after we've got all the stuff in the van, what happens to it next?
After, like say, basically like that, once we get all the stuff and that into the truck, and then we'll come into and the truck's getting full, we then go back to the depot, and that. I offload the truck, have a break, and then I comes back out, and then I repeat the process again, like say in a different area.
Back to the depot then with a truck full of recyclable paper, plastic and metal, all destined for a new life. Before it can be sold on to be reused, the material is separated and processed by a baler, a huge piece of machinery which sorts the tons of waste that comes through the depot and uses incredible force to crush the material into manageable bales. Craig Foreman explains what happens. So, Craig, I've just been out collecting recycling on the streets. It arrives here, then what happens to it?
So, when it comes back to the depot, our yard team will load it into our baler. So, the baler has 2 separate magnets, and so that separates the steel and aluminium. And then the plastic, because the plastics are collected and mixed together with the steel and aluminium, the plastic gets dropped by gravity. So, they get separated into 3 different bays. And then the baler then can bale up the different products separately into roughly 1-ton bales, and then we sell it onto our processors.
So what happens to the recycling? Say I recycled a can, what could that be turned into?
I mean, aluminium and steel could be turned into most electronic products, into any like metal products, cars and stuff like that. But because our aluminium is really clean, it's 99.2% clean, it gets turned back into food products, so more aluminium tins, baked bean tins and stuff like that.
Obviously, recycling materials is going to generate then some income. Who gets all that money?
The surplus goes back into the city, so it's quite important for the residents of Bristol to recycle as much as they can. So more recycled materials come in, the more money that the city gets, so the surplus goes towards the city.
This incredible operation happens most days at the crack of dawn, whilst your day is just getting started. And not only does it get rid of your waste, it has some incredible benefits. Recycling just 1 can saves enough energy to power a computer or a television for 1 hour. So not only is it fantastic for the environment, it's great for Bristol too. Your metal matters, so why not recycle it?